Okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe we need to figure out how to do this a different time. Is anyone here? Is anyone going to join me today for my crafting explosion? Maybe what I should do is figure out how to do a Zoom video conferencing thing and then record that and publish it on YouTube. Anyway, we'll figure this out. We're all ready. I was ready to show today how to do a couple, this project, which is just a series of square knots and then a spiral knot. So for those that have gone to get their driftwood and their piece of rope, here you go. I'll just maybe show you how to do the lark's head knot, and we'll leave it at that for today, and we can rejoin whenever we have more time. So to do a lark's head knot, you're going to cut your rope into 5 feet of rope for each one. Fold it in half. Make a loop like this. You go up behind the stick, bend it over, and pull the two threads through. So you're basically making like a lark's head, I guess, like a bird. So there you go. So you're just going to do that for all of your, so fold it in half, put it up behind, bend it over, through like this. And you should have 8 because we're going to do, by doing it like this, now you're going to basically have 16 cords hanging down, and we will group them into groups of 4. All right. So there's not a huge, nobody here. I will, maybe I'll just show how to do a square knot. And then people that are following along, we can work on this project at a different time when I actually get people to come. So to do let's push these off to the, you're going to do what looks like a P to you and a 4 to me. Bend it over put it over the 2 in the middle. Take this one. You're going to put it over like this. And then bend it around and behind. So you're basically tying it 1/2 of an overhand knot with the 2 strings going up the middle. Now you're going to do the one on the other side. Go over in front and then up and around behind. honestly, there are so many amazing YouTube videos and Instagram videos that show how to do the square knot. So it's a good thing to practice. So once you do this, do one here and do them all across here. So you're going to make one row. So you'll have 1, 2, 3 more. So it'll look like this. 1, 2, you'll have 4 square knots here. The next row, you're going to do 3, the next row 2, and then 1. So I don't see anyone here still. Here, we'll just go, we'll do this again. Maybe we'll do the first row and then catch up with people at a later time. Okay, so you're gonna make a number 4 like this, up in front, and then around behind. This. Now you're gonna make the P, or maybe it looks like a 4 to you. I can't tell if with YouTube Live if it's backwards or not, if it's opposite. Anyway, go. And at this point, I would try to make them snug, but not super tight. And I think trying to do them close, like an inch down or less from the stick for this first row. Out of the way. Okay, so you got your 2 up the middle. Your little number 4 or your P. Put this one in front, and then bring it around behind the 2 ropes. The knot should be going around the 2 ropes that are at the middle. And then you do the other half. So you're basically making a square knot, which is one knot going one way and one knot going the other way. Once you practice this, it'll just become, you'll get your muscle memory going and it'll feel totally normal. So now, P, go in front of this one, and then around behind this, and then do the other half like that. And when the knot looks right, when the knot's done right, you see how nicely it just lays so nice and flat. Subject. So you want them to just look nice and neat like this. And now at this point, you can go back and kind of straighten out what's going on the top. And you can kind of group everything. Macrame is kind of funny for people that are kind of like type A and like a little anal or have OCD or want everything to be perfect. It's a great way to do that because you can make everything exactly how you want it and go back. And if you realize, oh, this one is too, the knot looks weird, just go back and fix it. If other people are just like, oh, whatever, just kind of make the project how they want. So I think this can honor your own level of making things perfect or not worrying about it. Okay, so here we are. So you know what? I'm just going to do the next row and show you how to do this. So take the 2 on each end and flip them out of the way. And then, so now you're going to take these 2 from this one and these 2 from this one. And you're basically going to do the same thing. So you're just going to do your regular square knot. This. And again, I'm trying to keep them all pretty close. In front of this one and around behind. And this is where you can kind of scooch it one way or another. And again, make it snug, but don't go too tight. I think at this point you want to see how things are all laying together. Okay, so you did 2 up here, now you're doing 1 down here on this next row. So now you're just going to follow ahead. You know what's funny about YouTube? I just wanted to share with everybody. So I did like a practice. to go live yesterday, practice without anybody, and there were some things on my wall, on this other wall, I guess. My artwork of the Big Lebowski, apparently made by a local artist or somebody. My sister sent that to me. So the YouTube robot filters did not like I was showing those pictures in the background, and they shut the live stream down. So that was really interesting. And the video wasn't even shared with the public. It was still on like unpublished or whatever you call it. It was like, by link only. So nobody was even able to see it at that point. I just thought it was really strange. Why am I a target? Okay, so you can see you've got 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 going across, and 3 on this level. So now you take the 2 away on this side, and so you've actually taken 4 away on each side. You're left with. We're going to do these. So we're just going to do 2. Now we're on the row where we're only doing 2. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do this. People can see. It's kind of odd because I'm left-handed and I had to do this on the left. Or I have to stand on the right, I guess. Okay. So there we go. All right. So now look at that. We've done 4, 3, 2. And now we're going to do 1, and we're going to put a bead on because we're fancy like that. Yeah, I just love this. I feel like maybe my retirement plan, my 10-year retirement plan is to just have a macrame retreat with goats and blueberry plants for you pick and host workshops and this stuff. To me, this is just so relaxing. And so I'm going to add a bead, and I bought like a mixed bag of beads from Julia. So I'm going to do. Okay, how about green? In this terrible time of COVID-19 in the environment, it's just been so interesting to kind of see how the environment is being used or not used, not abused. Wildlife is coming back to the cities because now there's no people. Yeah, to get the string through, sometimes you have to just kind of like twist it like this. Boop. You're going to put this bead on the 2 center strings and just put those right up there like that. And now you're going to just do a regular square knot around it. So number 4, come down, around behind, and then do the other half. This. And there you go. Look at that. What does yours look like? This is where I wish we had a Zoom video. Everybody could be showing me what they've made, and maybe if they got stuck, I could help them. But we're doing what we can today. Okay, so now what we can do is go back out, and on this one, I just did 1 row, kind of going down. But we could basically just make an upside down pyramid like this, basically do that here. And maybe we'll do that. People can just keep practicing their square knots. So now we're going to move these off to the side, and we can move these off to the side. So now we're going to make these down here. Repeat this pattern. Okay, that. This. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. I'm supposed to be at work right now. Okay. My phone. Okay. So here's our two. And again, make them snug, not too tight. And if you feel like you've screwed up and you want to start over, just undo the knots. It's no big deal. No one will judge you. I've got a box full of projects I don't like out on the porch, and I'm going to cut the beads off or undo them if I can, and just kind of remake them into projects that I actually want to have. Okay, so now we're going to keep two strings on each side up at the top. And now we're going to go 3 across. So now start on this side. Take your 2 in the middle. Number 4. Go in front of this one, and then around behind this. And bring this. You can kind of tighten the strings a little bit to make everything even. There we go. Here's our middle. This stick we found down at the beach. We're in the city of Shoreline, which is just outside north of Seattle. And we're so lucky we've got a beachfront park called Richmond Beach Park, which is right on Puget Sound. And right now, this time of year with winter and everything, there's just been so much driftwood. I just think there's been lots of storms and lots of trees have fallen. And even on Lake Washington, actually, a freshwater lake in Seattle, a huge lake that's basically between the city of Seattle and Bellevue. It's full of logs right now. My friend lives out there, and she either went out on someone's boat or something and saw just there was so much dead wood just floating out there. So hopefully before boating season starts, officially, hopefully people are being safe. There were so many boats out, even with social distancing supposedly going on. I mean, we saw like 20 boats all just hanging out in the lake and chatting with each other. So anyway, are people even going to listen and do what they're supposed to do, or are they doing whatever they want to do? Okay, so for these ones that are hanging down, it sort of depends on what you like. Some you can make them really tight so that there's no gaps between them or they're not touching. And again, just tighten the knot at the bottom. Like once you get it where you like it, you can go back and kind of give them all a little tug. That's where we are right now. I'm going to go for another 8 minutes till 12:30 and end this live session. And then regroup and just figure out what is the best way to actually get an audience to watch this video. I was really hoping that a few people would show up for the live stream, but I know it's obviously a work day and okay, so we've done so we should do this one and we should do this one. And then we'll have completed the pattern twice. Upside down, diamond pattern, I should say. There's that. And this one. All right. So actually, you know what I could show right now, which is kind of fun. Okay, so you've got this. We've made this. We basically made a diamond shape repeated twice. Take these up a little bit. And we can do now, I'll show you how to do this awesome trick. So to make a plant holder, like this one. Here we are. All right, so just imagine, here, I'll get rid of this one now. Okay. So imagine, see on this one, so imagine we're down here now. So we've done the two diamond shapes. So this pattern is just a little bit different, but it's basically going to be kind of the same. So now what you're going to make is basically create this little basket. So you're going to take two from the outside and bring them around so that these two on the outside become two inside ropes. It's a little weird the first time you do this, but you're basically going to make a square knot out here floating in front. There'll be a lot of scooching around of the ropes to make sure. Okay, so I don't know if people can see that. Anyway, so I've created a square knot floating out in front of the basket. And the tighter you make it at this point, the smaller the opening for the plant. So the plant will fit in here like this. So now, grab two more side, and you're basically going to make a square knot right here next to it. Yeah, I did this. It's really confusing. But I'm going to take two on this side. So you're basically making the same pattern you did up here, but you're doing it out in front. We're going to do that. Camera went down a bit further. Okay. In a later video, I'll show how to do this nicer. I'm kind of going fast right now, but. All right. And then you've made your two square knots here, 1, 2, 3. And now you can actually do another couple square knots along the back. And then you'll just make a gathering knot here at the bottom. And a gathering, so you can work along the back and along the side to add a few more square knots. And then once you get done, this much left, you'll make a nice gathering knot, which I will show you how to do. Live. All right. Use a different color. Okay, so gathering knot, you're going to take a string, let's say 2 feet long, and you're going to just bend it over, make a little hairpin. And the way I do it is I strings like this in my hand. So everything is facing down. You're going to have your loop above your hand. Now you take you're gathering that string, you start wrapping it. And this is where, oops, get back up here. You want your loop to stay on the top where you can see it. Sorry. Make a loop. Take all your ropes, lay them. So basically, where the top of the loop is where your knot is going to go. Keep this little tail hanging down the bottom. Wrap. A couple wraps. Nice and tight. And then you can just start wrapping from the bottom to the top. And just keep it nice and snug. You're just going to keep going. Loop is still at the top. Going. And this is where if you've got a bunch of oddly lengthed ropes at the end and you're kind of like, oh, what do I do with that? You can hide them in here. So now you're going to take this little tail, put it through the loop, hold it up here, and then you're going to take this string down here, pull it through. Now, turn that off, turn your little tail off. Turn it off. And now you've made a gathering knot. And so something could fit in there, like just as an example. There you go. And if you take, if we had more time, you could do the couple square knots in the back and on the side. And that way, like on this one, you can see I basically made square knots all the way around. And this is that the rope from qualitynylonrope.com, not a sponsor, but maybe someday. This stuff holds up really well. It's just very, it's got a good feel to it. So it made this perfect little basket to put the plants in. All right. So there's the project we did in 30 minutes. Exactly. Good job, everybody. I am going to figure out how to run this channel even better and get more people to show up and do these crafts together. But I just want to let everyone know that the ability to do this is something new for me. I've taught classes in public and groups. Doing it like this is kind of odd to not actually have any people that I can see. So I may be wanting to switch to a different format, but I'll still continue to put videos on YouTube. So make sure you like and subscribe this video and stay in touch with us. Get outside, collect some driftwood on your local beach, or go walk in the woods and find some interesting sticks. I do know the craft stores are open. Try to support local businesses as much as possible right now. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. And I really appreciate the ability to hopefully teach you something. Yeah. Thanks for participating in Mimosas and Macrame. Today, we're drinking coffee. That's good.